In the late 1940s, Soviet researchers sealed 5 prison inmates in an airtight gas chamber. The promise? Freedom, if they could go 30 days without sleep.
They used an experimental gas stimulant. For the first 5 days, everything seemed normal. The subjects talked. They whispered about past traumas, but the tone was growing darker. By day 5, the paranoia set in. They stopped talking to each other. They began whispering to the microphones, betraying their comrades, trying to win the favor of the researchers behind the glass. Day 9, the screaming started. One subject ran around the chamber, screaming for 3 hours straight until his vocal cords physically tore. The others simply didn't react. Then, the screaming stopped, and so did the whispering. For 3 days, silence. The oxygen usage indicated they were alive. In fact, they were consuming high levels of oxygen, like they were running a marathon. Day 15. The researchers turned off the gas to check the subjects. They expected relief. Instead, the subjects screamed. They begged for the gas to be turned back on. They didn't want freedom anymore. They didn't want sleep. What the soldiers found inside was nightmare fuel. The food rations were untouched. The subjects had begun to feed on themselves. Sections of flesh were missing. Rib cages were exposed. They fought like wild animals. They possessed a strength no human should have. They ripped muscles from bone. One soldier died just from having his throat ripped out by a subject's bare teeth. When they finally subdued the survivors and tried to operate on them, the sedatives didn't work. One subject laughed while they cut into him. He looked the surgeon in the eye and said, "I must remain awake." Before the last one died, the commander asked, "What are you?" The creature smiled. "We are you. We are the madness that lurks within you all, begging to be free at every moment in your deepest animal mind."